Hey, what's going on, friends and theme park fans? This is Silver Stix here for another Stix Top 6, where I count down the best and worst that theme parks have to offer. Alrighty folks, back in February of this year, we had our first ever Stix Top 6 episode based around Disneyland, where I counted down what I thought were the best rides to experience around the entire resort. But in doing so, I really missed out on being able to go in depth on Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure individually. So to make up for that, over the next few episodes of Stix Top 6, we'll actually be venturing back to the resort to take a closer look at things, starting today with a countdown of the top 6 best Disneyland Park rides. Starting things off over in Fantasyland, where we'll be able to climb up to new heights and face off against the terrifying abominable snowman on the almighty Matterhorn bobsleds. This legendary steel roller coaster has two intertwined tracks that change up your ride experience depending on which one you choose. The right track, or the Tomorrowland track, lasts 2 minutes and 26 seconds, while the left side, the Fantasyland side, lasts 2 minutes and 7 seconds, but both sides are extremely fun and insanely intense nonetheless. The actual speed this attraction runs at is 27 miles per hour, but believe me, it feels significantly faster than that because of the toboggan-esque ride carts. The Yeti animatronics are realistic and frightening beyond belief, and that final splashdown into a pool of water at the end of the ride really wraps the entire experience up perfectly. This attraction is just one of a kind, and there's a reason it was one of Disneyland's very first e-ticket attractions. The intimidating look of the mountain and the incredible queue, the countless secrets and stories behind this ride, and the gorgeous atmosphere, not to mention the thrills this ride provide, easily make it a must-do on any vacation to Disneyland, and I simply cannot recommend it any more to you guys. It's an absolute classic. Sticking around in Fantasyland, we'll be able to set sail and embark on a 6-minute-long journey past miniature-sized models of some of Disney's most memorable locations on the always entrancing Storybook Land canal boats. This attraction is flat-out incredible. It opened alongside the park on July 17, 1955, and has remained a staple of Disneyland ever since. From the very beginning, as you pass through Monstro the Whale's Mouth, you truly feel transported into a new world of fantasy and magic. The models you'll pass by are insanely detailed. They use a scale of 1 inch to 1 foot to create these lifelike, whimsical landscapes that will just blow your mind, like Agrabah and the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin, the village of Arendelle and Elsa's Ice Palace from Frozen, the Seven Dwarfs Cottage, and even Prince Eric's Palace and King Triton's Castle make an appearance, amongst many, many others. Like, I'm sure regardless of what type of Disney fan you are, there will be something guaranteed for you to be amazed by here. This is just the perfect attraction for anyone of any age. It's relaxing, it's immersive, it's got a ton of history behind it, and it's just downright fun. So if you somehow still haven't taken a ride on the Storybook Land canal boats, you should do yourself a favor and hop aboard as soon as you possibly can. I promise once you do, you'll find yourself coming back for it again and again and again on each and every trip to the Disneyland park. Blasting off into Tomorrowland, we can take a ride on the Star Wars-inspired dark ride roller coaster, Hyperspace Mountain. And before anybody says in the comments, this is just an overlay, I know, and who knows if and when it'll go back to the regular old Space Mountain, but I'm here to say, I personally enjoy the Hyperspace overlay even more than the original ride. Probably because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, but whatever. This attraction still really does put you right in the middle of a huge battle between the Rebel Alliance and the Imperial forces, all while that signature John Williams score is blasted through speakers on the ride carts, creating one heck of an immersive experience. It's amazing. The ride runs at 35 miles per hour and lasts about 3 minutes, during which you'll see X-Wings, TIE Fighters, and even a ginormous Imperial Star Destroyer, and believe me, it is just awesome. Because Hyperspace Mountain won't be around forever, I do highly suggest everyone take a ride on it before it's gone again, because it is definitely one experience you won't forget anytime soon. It is truly out of this world. Heading back over to Fantasyland once again, where we'll be able to climb on the back of a caterpillar and travel through the magical world of Alice in Wonderland. This legendary 3-minute and 38-second long dark ride perfectly retells the story of Alice, from the point where she falls down the rabbit hole in search of the White Rabbit, to the garden of live flowers and a run-in with the Cheshire Cat, to a tour through the halls of the Queen of Hearts castle, to a very merry unbirthday party finale that ties the whole ride together. It's unbelievably immersive and fun, and I've found myself heading right back in line for this one after I get off on several occasions. The set design, audio animatronics, voice acting, and overall storytelling are just at an all-time high with this ride. Like, it's honestly no joke one of the best dark rides of all time. I constantly see and hear people coming off this ride smiling and saying how much fun it was, and guys, it's a Disneyland California exclusive, so it's just kind of this amazing tiny little gem of an attraction that you simply cannot miss out on any trip to the park. Period. Swinging into Adventureland for our number 2 spot today, where we'll be able to take a high-speed journey through the Temple of the Forbidden Eye on the astonishingly epic Indiana Jones Adventure. This 3-minute and 25-second EMV dark ride uses the same track layout and ride cart as Dinosaur over at Walt Disney World, but they are far from the same ride. Indiana Jones Adventure uses groundbreaking special effects, phenomenal audio animatronics, and some one-of-a-kind Disney Imagineering to completely engulf you in this larger-than-life adventure. And believe me, it is downright mind-blowing. The gorgeous lightning effects, the giant cobra, the boulder coming straight for your ride cart, and all 3 of the Indiana Jones animatronics are just a few of the breathtaking moments you'll find along the ride course. Not to mention, before you even board your vehicle, the entire queue is beyond beautiful and insanely interactive, so it'll definitely keep you invested and excited during the decently long wait times this ride can accumulate, often like 30 to 40 minutes in case you're wondering, but I can assure you, once you get a taste of Indiana Jones Adventure, you'll be more than fine waiting in line for it over and over again. It is the definition of a must-do attraction on any vacation. Take my word for it. Trust me. Alrighty folks, for our honorable mention today, we'll be making our way back over to Fantasyland, where we'll be able to soar through the skies at a maximum of 17 feet on Dumbo the Flying Elephant. I'm sure just about anyone can guess why I chose this as the honorable mention today, right? It's just your average hub and spoke or aerial carousel attraction, but really, at least to me, Dumbo is so much more than that, especially in Disneyland because it started here before it moved to any of the other Disney parks around the world, and honestly there's just so much history and nostalgia to it that I just get this overwhelming rush of happiness that comes over me every time I step near this ride, and I have absolutely nothing but positives to say about it at all. The theming is remarkable, the views you get while you're relaxing high in the sky are supreme, and the photo op in the gondola car outside the ride is just a great touch as well. Dumbo is simply a classic signature Disney attraction that absolutely anyone of any age from any family can have a lot of fun with. But it can still be viewed as a little quote-unquote boring by some people because it does just go in a circle essentially, which is why I believe it does earn its spot today as our honorable mention. Let me know what you guys think about that though. Alrighty folks, if you've been around my channel for a while now, I'm sure you won't be surprised by my number one pick today, because it's not only my pick for the best Disneyland park attraction, but it's just my favorite ride out of any Disney park, period. You know it, you love it, it's the spooktastic, world-famous Haunted Mansion, baby. Oh yeah! Located right in New Orleans Square, this extraordinary Omnimover dark ride has absolutely everything a Disney fan could ever ask for. The stretching room is just perfect, the graveyard scene is terrifying, I mean those heads on Stix still give me a pretty good jump scare to this day, and of course the Hatbox Ghost is here and he's just like the best animatronic ever invented, and also every year from late September to early January, the entire ride is converted to its Nightmare Before Christmas-based counterpart Haunted Mansion Holiday, so that just kinda adds to its pure awesomeness. I'm telling you guys, this ride's got memorable characters, charming set pieces, incredibly inventive effects, and even a horrifying backstory about a bride cutting off her husband's heads. Yeah, there's a reason it's been around for 50 years, and I'm sure we'll see it stick around for 50 more with no signs of stopping. It's insanely quotable, the queue is actually fun to walk through, and it's just simply a fun ride. Maybe I'm biased about all this, but in my opinion, the Haunted Mansion easily deserves the number one spot as the best ride in all of Disneyland Park. Alrighty folks, that's going to about wrap up today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video around. It'd mean a lot and help out a ton. Also, leave in the comments what your favorite and least favorite Disneyland park rides are so we can start a conversation down there. But anyway gang, with all that being said, this is Stix signing out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, theme park fans. Peace.